I'm going to be talking about the movie The Host. The movie The Host came out in 2013, which was a big disappointment to most of Stephanie Meyer's fans. The reason for that is all of them say that her books should not be turned into movies. I'm going to start talking about the main characters and what I believe they're trying to show on Never Judge a Person by what they look like or their acting backgrounds. So the first person I'm going to talk about is Melanie and Wander. Melanie's the human that gets taken over by Wander. Melanie is much stronger than any other human, causing her to fight back Wander from taking over any of her memories to give away to Seeker. Seeker's the head of all of the aliens. She plans on taking over the world by eliminating all humans by taking over their bodies. She thought she was able to do that by taking over Melanie, but it turns out Melanie was too strong, like I mentioned earlier, which caused them to run away because Seeker threatened to take Wanderer out, which leads into Jeb. Jeb is the uncle of Melanie. He found her passed out in the desert where they were staying and didn't realize she was an alien until she woke up. He was the only one that trusted her and believed that Melanie was still in there, and he brings her back to the cave where they're all staying, which leads into her brother Jamie. Jamie did not trust her until Wanderer went up to him and said, I told you I would be back, and do I ever break a promise? Which caused him to think that Melanie is still in there and Melanie wouldn't bring someone to harm him back to their life. Next person I'm going to talk about is Melanie's boyfriend, Jarrett. Jarrett wanted to kill her from the beginning, didn't trust her, nothing. What caused him to trust her was when he kissed Wander. Melanie was strong enough to smack him. That made him realize that she was in there and would fight to try to get her back. The next person is Ian. Ian was another one that wanted to kill her, but ended up falling in love with her. It was hard for them to do anything because Wander was there, but Melanie was in the mind, causing Melanie to yell at Wander through the mind, and she felt bad. The next person is Kyle. Kyle wanted to kill from beginning to end. As you see, she's trying to save him from falling over the cliff, but still did not trust her after that. Now I'm going to be talking about these aliens. The aliens look like a positive thing because they're bright, colored, white, things that would make you believe that they're positive. They're they're more futuristic, as you see, like their cars are like futuristic looking, and their spaceships, which is the circle thing, and then the rectangle thing is healing spray, the thing they invented. Healing spray can heal any wound from a scrape to life or death situation. The movie starts off with Melanie running away from something. That something was these aliens that took over the humans. So she decided to jump out the window because her brother was in hiding and she thought it would be the best way to keep him safe. They end up capturing her and bringing her back to the lab and sprays her with the healing spray, causing her to wake up after putting the alien in her and saying, "Call me Wanderer," which literally leads into Seeker trying to get Wanderer to say the memories that she's able to see. But like I mentioned earlier, Melanie was too strong of a person to get the memories out. Then when she got brought back to the cave, she was captured as a prisoner and she was treated like a prisoner, but shortly ended and she started helping out in the field where they grew their crops, and they would close the windows so when a helicopter came over, they wouldn't see the reflection of the mirrors. So basically protecting them from being seen. Then her brother got sick due to an injury that got infected. So what she did was Wander said, "Take me to the hospital. I could get you some healing spray." So she cut herself open when she got to the hospital. She went in there, they sprayed her, and then she asked a question. So the nurse ran back to go ask, and that's when she stole it, which later led into them trusting her to get food for them. Then Wanderer walks in to the humans, taking out the aliens a dangerous way, causing them to die, which made her run away and hide. And Jeb went to find her, and she's like, "How could I trust you guys?" And Jeb says, "Well, I trusted you, didn't I?" So which led into her showing them the right way of doing it, causing it to lead into her getting her own body and Melanie getting hers. No, she didn't want that. She just wanted to be sent back. She didn't want to harm any other humans. But it turns out this human was dying anyways, so they just gave her that body. In the end, they're all out together, and they get pulled over by what you would think is a seeker. Yes, it is a seeker. But as they check down the line, they see they're all human except for Wanderer. When the guy says they're all human just about, then another group of humans come out. So that proves that not all people are bad. There are some good out there. And that's the end of my slideshow.